I'm The Rock.
You look nothing like Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, that's what you meant?
Hi!
Hi, how are you? Oh. Just having a little fun there. A little fun. Okay. Nothing like a good sword fight, I always say. So, welcome again to another show of Running Start. We got a great show for you, so let's jump right in. Let's start with the word of the week. So, let me just find a good word here and flip through the big bad word book. And here we are. Suave. Adjective. Gracious and sophisticated. Used in a sentence, Luke thought he was being suave when he asked those girls what their favorite Pokemon was.
That's really funny.
It is funny.
I like
Pokemon. It'll get you every girl on your block, let me tell you. Pokemon, let me tell you, it's great.
Didn't work so well for me. But.
Yeah, it'll work, but believe me, it'll work well for you. Moving right along.
We're going to do a new segment. What we like to call a sport, game, hobby. That's where we take a sport, we take a game, and we take a hobby, and we tie them all together, and we relate them to each other within the hobby section. So, yeah, no,
right, exactly. So, why don't you begin since this was your prodigy?
Well, first one would be like a sport is baseball, a game is Monopoly, and a hobby could be monopolizing the TV to watch baseball.
All right. A sport is hockey. A game is Risk. And a hobby could be risking one, hocking a loogie into the wind.
Don't hock loogies, especially into the wind.
I agree.
Sport is cross-country running. A game is Wheel of Fortune. But unfortunately, spinning your wheels does not get you across country.
Curling is a sport. Hungry Hungry Hippos is a game. And a hobby is curling the hair of a hungry hippo. That was...
Do hippos have hair?
A little bit. Little tiny curls. Little teeny curls.
Anyway, that was sport, game, hobby.
Sport, game, hobby. Play it at your next party. Okay, and finally, we've come to our favorite segment, Why? So for this segment of Why, we'd like to bring in our special guest, the Portuguese Roar. Yay! Woo!
Dance and roll. Look at that. Okay, so, now, you might be thinking, why a Portuguese roll? What's so special about a Portuguese roll?
Well,
what questions might we have about a Portuguese roll?
Why about it? Well, let's start off
with the name.
And everyone is a fan of the Portuguese roll, and it's just so exasperating to some people. But let's start off with the name. Portuguese. Why?
It doesn't look like Portugal. Portugal is kind of like long. It's more like a grinder, in fact.
Yeah, exactly. Portugal, the shape of Portugal. Now, let's bring up a map of Portugal right now. Now, look at that. That does not look like this roll. It doesn't. Look at it. It doesn't look like it. Does not look like this roll. Not at all.
What else about this roll makes it so unique?
I mean, maybe if you had a Portuguese accent, maybe then it could be.
What else about this roll makes it so unique?
These strange little nubs.
Nubs?
Nub? Would we call that a nub? Would you call that a nub? I don't know. But anyway, whatever this
it's
little...
like noob.
Noob?
It's called a noob.
It's called a noob?
Kind of like us.
What's a noob?
Noobs. A bunch of noobs.
Bunch of noobs? What's a noob? What's a noob? Anyway, well, whatever this thing is, this nub, I mean, all I want to say to it is, why?
It's pointless.
It's completely pointless. That's exactly what I was going to say.
I know, right? We're like on the same wavelength.
Same wavelength.
Oh my god, it's creepy.
This nub, it's just, I don't understand the problem. I mean, it dries out when you toast it. Maybe if you want to, hit somebody with a Portuguese roll, maybe then it would be helpful.
Why would you?
But, to be quite honest, there is no point to this nub.
None.
None whatsoever.
Absolutely.
So, quite frankly, this nub can just... That's all I have to say to that.
That's absolutely true. Well, as they say in Portugal, that's
Portuguese?
I guess, why?
I didn't know you spoke Portuguese.
Not much.
Not much Portuguese.
No, just that.
What did that mean?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Not close.
Well, I'm sure subtitles flash, so you understand.
Well, I guess there's nothing left to do now.
Nothing left to do.
None. Nada.
Ah!